Welcome everyone to another video of Vinyl Addict. This is Chili, and today I'm going to give you guys new wave from the 80s, 10 vinyls. But before that, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. And so let's get into this. First one really quick, we're going to go through this. A Flock of Seagulls, Iran is on here, of course. The golden age of MTV, right there, Flock of Seagulls. Space Age Love Song was another one. What about this? You guys remember this? Echo and the Bunnymen. I'm not really into like compilations of greatest hits or best of, but this one is really good. The singles, songs to learn and sing. So bring on the dancing horses. And here's a little mini LP of Duran Duran. This is from their Rio era. Now these are just longer versions that are not from the album, like Hungry Like the Wolf. It's a longer version. Girls on Film, first two albums actually. Hold Back the Rain, longer version. So this was called Carnival. It has the Tower Records. You get this for $3.99 back in the day. Now, speaking of Duran Duran, they did break up and do two. They became two bands. Simon Le Bon, Nick Rhodes, and Roger Taylor, the drummer, went into Arcadia, and while the other two, Andy and John Taylor, went into Power Station. But I got Arcadia because this music here kind of fits more of what we're going at, where Power Station was more of a harder rock a path that they've chosen. Well, Arcadia was still kind of Duran Duran. I mean, you had Nick Rhodes in it, and so Nick Rhodes and Simon Le Bon, you got the voice, but Nick Rhodes is to me like the secret weapon of Duran Duran, and John Taylor, of course. But I like the real surreal, kind of weird kind of stuff that Nick Rhodes is part of, such as like on Duran Duran, like Waiting for the Night Boat, or The Chauffeur, his little intros are kind of creepy. So Arcadia, if you don't remember this band, Election Day was the single. Check it out. Remember this band, Men Without Hats. You could dance if you want to. That's the song right here, the Safety Dance. This is a good one. And this is an early Cure, kind of, not really early Cure, but it was like 80's Cure in the sense where things started changing for them, other than like the Faith album and those kinds of things, Pornography. This was more like Love Cats, kind of quirky, kind of happy kind of stuff, I like it. Let's Go to Bed is on here. The Walk, and this is Japanese Whispers. First album of Tears for Fears. Before they broke America, they had this album out. They had Mad World, which has been covered endlessly by so many artists. I like their version the best, of course. Kurt was awesome, and The Hurting's on here. Pale Shelter, Change, to name a few, and Start of the Breakdown's a good one too. So Roland and Kurt, their first album. And we go more on a gothic side of things. You had the Mission U.K, Wayne Hussey. Now this band, they had like a few albums out. This is the one that was produced by John Paul Jones of Led Zeppelin. And on the CD, they have the extra song on there, Dream On, by Aerosmith. But for some reason, it never made it on the vinyls. But this is I got this copy, which is a gatefold, and the older one, which is not. But I just wanted to share this one, and they still haven't put that song on there by the Aerosmith cover. Maybe one day. And going back to early 80's, I think 80's. This is the Vapors. New, clean, clear days, and look at how these guys look back then. It's like the Bay City Rollers, but in English kind of way. Kind of that was kind of popular going on. Kind of like the Jam, where it looks like some Police look, you know, early, you know, he kind of looks like Sting, whatever. And he looks like he should be in David Bowie's band back in the Ziggy Stardust days, like the drummer or something. But Turning Japanese is on here. You know, a song about masturbation. Everyone has always had a song about masturbation, whether it was the Ramones, what did they do? Or no, it was the Who. They started off with one. Pictures of Lily, you know, even up to Green Day with the Long View. And so it's a thing that will never go away. So Turning Japanese. And last but not least, when you hear about 80s music, you know, the keyboards, the synthesizers, the videos, this is the one that's pretty much is kind of really up there. And I got this one at Barnes & Noble. And it's a really cool green vinyl. And I always want to keep up with my new reissues on 80s music, you know, with all the Stranger Things hype and all that stuff, you know, bringing it all back. But sometimes it's great just to hear the original albums where these songs are coming from. And so I thought I'd just pull out 10 of those and share it with you guys. Hope you liked the video again. And, you know, comment below, was there something that I should have been putting in there? Because I think I'll try to find, you know, more to just to pull out and share again, because this type of music is part of my growing up. I grew up listening to this stuff, and so I have a lot of it. I just, you know, you get into certain kinds of moods right now, and so I was in an 80s mood, and so I just pulled these things out, and so I thought I'd share it with you. So like, comment, and share, and subscribe if you haven't again, and I'll see you guys on the next video.